Selling more drinks in your restaurant will help you increase the profitability of your restaurant. I'm going to show you a quick trick you can do at the very beginning of the meal, a script to teach your servers at the middle of the meal, all so you can help drive more second beverage sales so you can drive top line revenue, which will ultimately increase bottom line profit. If you don't know me, my name is Chip Klose. I'm the founder of Restaurant Strategy. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go hit the little bell down below. You'll be notified every time we have a new video. These are short, sweet, insanely actionable, all meant to help you build a more profitable restaurant. So I told you that increasing drink sales will help you increase profitability. The number one thing you can do is make sure all of your servers at the very beginning of the meal on first approach are getting a beverage order. In fact, don't even bring menus. Don't have your host bring menus. Don't have your servers greet the tables with menus. And I know it seems weird, right? Because it's going to lengthen the time and you want to turn those tables. I promise you it's counterintuitive, but this works better. Do not have the host seat with menus. Do not have the server greet with menus. Instead, just bring the one thing over you want them to focus on right now, which is what can I get you to drink? So if I were you, what I would do is I would have the host seat the table, drop the wine list, and put the cocktail menu on top and say, here's the wine list and the cocktail menu. Your server will be right with you in a second to get you something from the bar. Enjoy your meal. And the host walks away. Then the only thing for people to do is sit down, get comfortable, and start figuring out what they want to drink. And note, the host cued them, told them what the server is going to want to talk about next, right? The very first thing server is going to want to do is get you a drink. Start looking now, right? What happens then is when the server greets the table, the most important piece, obviously, is to greet the table with authority, bring confidence to the table, make sure that they know they are in good hands. But the most important thing you can do is get a drink order. Now, very important, here's another thing you do not want to do. Do not greet with water. Do not assume they're going to just have tap water. In fact, don't even talk about water until you get other beverages on the table. Now, we're mostly talking about alcoholic beverages, wine, cocktails, beer, champagne, whatever it is, right? But we can be talking about mocktails. We could be talking about soft drinks or iced tea or lemonade. All of those things cost more than the free water you're about to pour. So the goal is to get everybody a drink right then and there. So I would greet the table, say, hi, how's everyone doing tonight? My name is Chip. Welcome. Have you been here before? If they say yes, you say welcome back. If they say no, you say great. I'm going to show you the very best way to experience this restaurant. What I'd love to do is get everyone started with a drink. What can I get you from the bar? And you're going to frame it like that, right? What can I get you from the bar? And then you always look for the thirstiest person at the table. Sir, what can I get for you? Sir, it looks like you know what you want. What would you like? Right? And you take the order, and then the dominoes fall. When you get the drink order from the thirstiest person at the table, the rest of the people will say, yeah, that sounds good. I'll take one of those as well. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They will start falling. You will walk away with the drink order, right? And you say, great, I'm going to go get the menus, right? I'm going to get the bartender working on these drinks. I'll be right back with menus. Oh, one more thing. What kind of water did you prefer? Bottled water or tap water, right? Then you give them the choice, and you're trying to make one additional sale. I promise you, if you do this, 20 to 30% of your tables will take bottled water. It's fairly typical. So don't just assume they're going to get tap water, which adds nothing to the check. Offer them bottled water, right? Now, I'm sensitive to this because I drink a lot of sparkling water. So if I go out to dinner, we pretty much always have sparkling water. So if somebody just brings me tap, I'm like, actually, I'm sorry. Can we do sparkling water instead? Don't put me in that position. I'm trying to spend money. I'm trying to have the experience I want to have as well. So you walk away, you get the bar working on the drinks, you bring over the menus, you talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Take the, you bring over the drinks, they're enjoying them. You take the food order, you go away, you put that in, etc. The next key to second beverage sales is table maintenance. You need to stay on that table. Two things to keep in mind when it comes to second beverage sales: timing and framing. These are the two most important words, timing and framing. Timing matters, right? It matters when you try to get that second beverage sale. If you try to get the second beverage sale after entrees have already hit the table, most people will say no. There's some statistic that says it's like 4 out of 5 tables will say no if the entrees have already hit the table, right? But if they're waiting for entrees, if the entrees have not yet come and you offer a second round of drinks or a second bottle of wine, something like that, you will get something like 3 and 5. So a 60% success rate, all having to do with the timing of when you ask people, right? Timing is clutch. The other piece is framing. Framing, meaning how you ask the question. Do not ask a yes or no question. Instead, ask a this or that question. So instead of going over and say, hey, did you guys want another bottle of wine? That's a yes or no question. Coin flip, 50-50, whether they're going to say yes. Instead, say, were we enjoying the white? Do we want to do another bottle of this? Or were you ready to switch to red? Now you're giving them a choice. It's not yes or no, it's this or that. So if they say, no, this is great, we'll just continue on with that. Great, you got the sale. If they say, oh, no, maybe we'll switch to red. Great, you got the sale. You are more apt to get the sale. So timing when you pitch it and framing the way you pitch it has a lot to do with your success rate. When you do this, you will make more money for the restaurant. You will help show your servers how to make themselves more money. Because guess what? Remember, they make 20% of everything they sell. Second beverage sales represent an incredible opportunity to grow top-line revenue. And because beverages are more profitable than food, they also help us increase the profitability of the restaurant. And that's what this whole channel is about. That's what my whole company is about. Listen, my name is Chip Klose. I run this company called Restaurant Strategy. I host something called the P3 Mastermind. It's geared towards independent restaurant owners who struggle with profitability. I put out content just about everywhere you can find content. The podcast, this YouTube channel. I've got TikTok, Instagram, anywhere, right? I got a book. You can go find ideas, tips, tricks. But if you want to work with me personally, click the link below, watch a quick video, right? Go learn more about the program that I run and see if you're a good fit. It's absolutely no pressure. And even if you hop on a call with me or someone from my team, there's no pressure to join the program. If you're right for it, I'll tell you right for it, and I'll tell you what we do and how we might be able to help. And if you're not right for it, or if you feel like you're not right for it, that's fine. At least we will have gotten to know each other. P3 Mastermind is an incredible community of restaurant owners. We've grown it from 1 all the way up to 4 unique groups, over 150 people currently enrolled in the program. If you want to learn more about how we can help you increase the profitability of the restaurant, meaning make more money for you and your family, then go grab some time on the calendar. Thanks, guys, for being here. Again, if you haven't clicked the button, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. Check out some of these other videos. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you.